What's going on YouTube? This is a video for the FX2 for wildlife photographers and videographers. So I purchased this camera about a week ago despite all the negative reviews about the camera. I shoot with an A1 and it's EVE1, so I wanted to purchase this to see how good it was for wildlife photos and video. So I'm just going to go over a few things that I like about it, a few things that I don't like about it, and then also just show you some footage so you can decide if you want to purchase it or not. Firstly, the pros that I love is this when I'm shooting wildlife, that I can put my eye in there and focus on something. If I'm shooting something kind of like eye level or far away, helps me better track it, whether it's photo or video. So I really use that a lot over the last week because I've only had it for about a week. Dynamic stabilization is amazing. It feels good overall in the hand. It kind of reminds me of the A1, but a little bit longer outer here, right here on the handle. Feels really good. As far as the settings, going through the settings. Another thing I like about the camera, the Big 6 menu. First time working with that, which I really like. Being that I can import my own LUTs as well, just to, instead of me dialing in on false color or anything, I can just throw a LUT on there and record because I know the exposure is good. With the A1, you can't do that. It's a great photo camera and video camera, but you can't, they didn't add any features on the Mark 1 to be able to add LUTs to the camera. The photos are amazing. Surprisingly, I really like the photos on here. 33 megapixels, and I'll show some previews of that as well so you can see it. So another favorite thing I like about this camera is that when you shoot a burst of photos, it lets you expand on those bursts. Instead of you running through all the photos, it kind of gives you little folders, groups of photos that you can just jump back and forth from. Absolutely one of my favorite features. I use that for sport a lot, but for wildlife as well, because if you get some action of a bird or whatever animal, you can just jump through those different folders, and I really like that. But we'll just start. We'll go ahead and look at some footage. I'll let you guys judge. The footage that I'll show you is color graded through DaVinci Resolve, and I shot it raw, so you'll see the final version of it. Sharpness added on a couple of the clips, not a lot, just maybe two, which I will point out which ones I sharpened, but didn't have to sharpen much. Straight out the camera, it looked amazing. So I didn't have to do much in post. I did use DaVinci Resolve and also use Dehancer Pro just to put a quick grade on these files. So you'll see this right here in a second. All right, so for the first shot, this is on the beach, and right off the bat, you can just see the clarity, how everything is. The bokeh, I was using the 200 to 600 5.6. Just a amazing shot. This is one kind of overcast, not the sharpest, but he was about 100 feet out. Still looked very good. I did sharpen the Anhinga just a little bit in post, but a little soft in the face. But once I just put a couple notches of sharpness on it, you got to recover that detail ease. This is another shot using dynamic stabilization. Very windy that day. Green heron. And you can just see I'm actually shooting through trees as well, and the focus was spot on. I really like the focusing on it with the AI chip. And then we have a reddish egret. Like I said, once again, dynamic stabilization, active, and sharpened it a little bit in post. Just tracked him and sharpened him a little bit, but sharp, tack sharp. Very windy, dynamic stabilization. You can't even see the camera move at all, but very shaky footage if you didn't have that. Then we have another one. Just look at the tracking. I put it on wide just to see how it would track in wide, and it's to me 100 times better than the A1, which is, I guess you could say that's the downfall. I spent so much money on that camera, and it can't do half of the things that this camera can do, which is okay. I just end up purchasing this camera, but A1 is still a beast of a camera. The focusing is not up to par with the FX2, with a lot of the newer cameras that have the AI chip. So this AI chip is a lot better, but this bird is just tack and sharp. So that is about it for that and for the video. Then I'll pop up with the photo portion so you can see that. All right, this is for the photo portion. So this is a photo I took about a week ago. This is the raw image straight out of camera. Very good. Good highlights, good midtones. Probably overexposed a little bit. This is the final image, just sharpened, more detail, beautiful bokeh. This is paired with the 200-600 f5.6. The second shot is shot on an overcast day. 33 megapixels is more than enough. I have 50 on the A1, but 33 is more than enough. This is just absolutely beautiful. This is how it looks raw. No edits. Then you add just little minor touches to it. It's beautiful. I believe the FX2 has a S-Log photo feature, if I'm not mistaken. I saw this on the website. So you can dial into your colors a little bit more when you're editing. So I really like that feature on it. This third photo is with two pelicans. They're about probably 100 feet or more away. Wings, everything else is intact. Face is a lot of it out of focus, but still a great shot. Like I said, something you could still fix in post just by post sharpening, and then also using Topaz Lab to get rid of grain. So it's still a very good image, and the colors are pretty good actually. I think I was running at a specific white balance, but still a great image. For the price point, you can't beat the FX2 for a hybrid camera, even when you're looking at the 60 frames per second crop. Like I'm trying to get closer anyway when it comes to wildlife. I don't shoot a lot of 60 unless it's like a hummingbird or just a very fast moving animal. Probably I'll be shooting slow-mo anyway for that. So me overall, very good camera. A1's good too, but for some reason this AI chip is just on another level with focus and keeping everything sharp tack. So the A1 can miss a little bit with focus, but these 33 megapixels on the FX2 is just, I don't know, it's amazing. I like it a lot. So overall, it's a very good camera. I have no complaints at all. I probably shoot with this more than I shoot with my A1 going forward. If you're thinking about purchasing it, it's a no-brainer, whether you're a beginner, intermediate. I've been shooting wildlife for a couple years, so I think I know what I'm doing. I'm not the best, but I'm also not the worst. So not that many cons. Like I said, the only cons for some people that's going to purchase, you're probably looking at that crop at 60 frames, and then 120 is only 1080p. But most of your stuff that you're posting on social media is 1080p anyways, even if you're shooting 4K. When I export, I downgrade it to 1080 for Instagram. TikTok, you use 4K, of course, so that may be a deal breaker for some. For me, I still love it. The 60 frames isn't a big deal. 120 isn't either, because I do have an A1 for my main camera, so I can always just switch to that. But for the most part, I love it. It's my go-to camera, probably for sports and for wildlife going forward. For color grading, if you guys have not tried Dehancer Pro, you can use my code. You'll get 10% off. Book is the code, BOOK. I use that now just to edit all of my video. Going to start using it for my photos soon as well. So I will 100% love it for wildlife. I would like to say I'm intermediate when it comes to wildlife. So to get you, pair you a 200, 600 with it, or 300 f2.8, you can't go wrong with this camera at all. It's amazing. But all the negativity online about this camera, you know, I see most of the negativity is about the frame rates and it being comparable to the A7 IV, which it is. One thing that I also do love is that built-in fan. Like when I'm out here shooting, because I'm in Florida, I don't have to worry about overheating at all anymore. Not even in the summer. 90-degree humidity, 90 degrees out. I don't have to worry about that anymore. So that is actually one of the biggest reasons I purchased this camera. So if you don't want anything to overheat, this is the go-to camera. So any questions, if you want to see any reviews on any other gear, lenses, software, more tutorials on how to edit or shoot, just comment down, subscribe. Peace.